Nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said that it would all be fun. But to get where we're going, brother, you gotta hold the line. It ain't a matter of if, no, it's just a matter of time. But to get where we're going, sister, gotta hold the line. You gotta stay steadfast, tread lightly, 'cause they're looking for a reason to knock you down, but you can't ask politely. In the trenches, you gotta get loud, hold the line. Hold the line. Don't pay 'em no.
Hello MPX addicts and welcome to MPX's Sabatage. I am Cody Cox. Tyler Foster is stuck at a week-long Limp Bizkit convention. I will be joined by Matt Andrews in just a few moments, but right now we are starting things off with the Texas Chainsaw, Sky Delaosa.
Your opening contest at Sabatage is set for one fall. Introducing first from Weeping Mary, Texas, the Texas Chainsaw Sky Delaosa.
Just a little over 2 weeks away from the biggest party of the summer as MPX brings you Purple Rain. We know that man right there. Sky Delaosa has made the challenge for Red Rain against the leader of House Sagan. And Delaosa, a little bit before Purple Rain, set to go one-on-one here tonight with a man we haven't seen in a couple of weeks, the hero Caleb Riley. But Alex, we appreciate you being with us here at twitch.tv/Metroplex Wrestling. Tonight it's all about Pick Your Poison. The main event for Purple Rain, Demo Diamond, Exodus Prime. They have picked each other's opponents. Demo Diamond has chosen none other than Rich Swan to go one-on-one with Exodus Prime, and Exodus Prime has chosen the former MPX champion, Tommy Becker, to take on Demo Diamond. That is tonight.
And his opponent from a secret lair on Mount Olympus, the hero of the people, Caleb Riley.
Caleb Riley without Dexter here tonight. I've been told that justice never sleeps, but sometimes Dexter does. So the Dexterless Caleb Riley going one-on-one with Sky Delaosa, who will have Red Rain at Purple Rain in a couple of weeks. Being joined right now by Matt Andrews. Matt, again, I was just talking about it tonight, is all about Pick Your Poison.
Absolutely, and what a crazy night. 2 weeks out to have the MPX Championship match participants pick each other's opponent. Who knows what could happen in the next couple weeks as we get up to Purple Rain.
The former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, former X Division Champion Rich Swan will take on Exodus Prime in a rematch. Wrestling Revolver was here a little over a year ago for their very first show in the DFW area. Those two had a hell of an opening match, which Exodus Prime was victorious. Can he go for 2 for 2 tonight against Rich Swan? We're going to find out.
It's a great question. I saw Exodus Prime earlier. Exodus looks focused, determined. Rich Swan looks like he's having a summer day in Texas, and it's nice and easy for him.
You know, you mentioned that you saw Exodus Prime earlier. One person I haven't seen, and I don't know about you, I've not seen Tommy Becker here tonight.
Right, advertised to be in a match against Demo Diamond, the first time we will have seen him since the Purge, and I don't know, man. I know he was supposed to be here. I heard rumors he was around, but I haven't seen him in person.
Tommy Becker has not been seen. Hopefully he will be here tonight for his match against the current MPX champion, Demo Diamond, the man that took that title from Tommy Becker. Right on, nice go behind. And a full Nelson from Caleb Riley.
I mean, what kind of damage would that do to the psyche of Exodus Prime if the person that he picked to face Demo doesn't actually show up tonight?
Delaosa trying to get to that top rope, but Caleb Riley not letting him. And I mentioned before, no Dexter here tonight. How do you think that's going to play into this match for Caleb Riley?
Well, Caleb has to have his own duties out here, right? Dexter is probably off maintaining something somewhere else, but Justice never sleeps.
But Dexter does.
You don't know that. He might not be sleeping. It's not a school night for him, and you know how old he is? He doesn't go to school anymore.
We have a triple threat #1 contenders match for the women's championship. Shay Carmichael, Hilda, and Angela Armstrong will vie. The winner will get a shot at that women's title at the Purple Rain in a couple of weeks.
An interesting dynamic there as Hilda and Angela teamed up last week to take on the MPX Women's Champion Erica Torres and Morgan Mercy.
As De La Cremosa firing away on Caleb Riley in the corner.
Well, look, if you're going to be going strike for strike, you're not going to win against Sky De La Cremosa. Caleb Riley got to look to his normal game. He's got to look to his technical ability, of which Sky is way more of a ground and pounder.
And Riley looks to be out of it. And now I've noticed, Matt, Riley has the stupid-looking mask that he's been wearing. No cape for Caleb Riley. And I was reminded the last time Riley was here, he was in a match with Phil Shark. The cape tore. And I've heard rumors that Riley did not want to come back to MPX until he had a replacement cape. But unfortunately, he doesn't have his cape yet. I guess it's on back order. I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, look, have you seen the movie The Incredibles, Cody? You know that superhero garb takes exceptionally long time to make. It takes a special kind of thread. It takes special endowment of powers. And you don't know, maybe that's where Dexter is tonight. Maybe he's off getting it made for Master Caleb.
Maybe he's at a tailor somewhere. I mean, he's had 3 weeks.
I
feel like it shouldn't take that long to have a cape made.
Look, you don't know how long superhero capes take to make.
As Riley firing back the forearm shots to the back of De La Cremosa.
And it doesn't exactly look like they're having much of an effect on Sky.
No, and as far as I know, there are no members of House Sagan in attendance tonight. Doesn't mean they're not lurking in the shadows somewhere. But you have to believe wherever they are watching on, hoping that maybe there's some sort of injury to De La Cremosa that prevents him from getting to Red Rain at Purple Rain in a couple of weeks.
Honestly, if I know Dave Sagan, and I've known him for a bit, not as long as you, but I've known him, I don't think he's watching this match at all. I think he's taking it easy, kicking his feet up in one of his many summer homes, and he's probably getting himself mentally prepared to take on Sky at Purple Rain and a Red Rain match.
Probably working on that tan, right?
Well, you've got to look good if you're going to defeat Sky.
Well, if Dave Sagan's not watching this match, whether live right now on Twitch or somewhere down the line, then I think that's a mistake on Dave Sagan's part. You don't want to go, wait a second, cover. Red Rain is Sky De La Cremosa's forte. That's what he does best. Dave Sagan has never been in a Red Rain match.
But Dave Sagan has how many personalities up his sleeve that he can break out at any time to keep Sky De La Cremosa off his toes.
Suplex into the cover, and De La Cremosa again, that foot across the bottom rope.
That's going to be something that Caleb is going to have to keep in mind. Sky's a very, very tall. Whoa. Did you just see that? The mask almost came off. This could have been almost an absolute tragedy here.
We know what he looks like. We absolutely know what he looks like. But going back to the point about, the foot on the bottom rope, I think that's where Dexter would have came into play. If Dexter was here, he could have pointed out to Caleb that, Sky De La Cremosa was not in a position to be pinned. Cover, center of the ring, not getting to the ropes this time, only 2.
Amazing show of strength by Caleb to get the big man Sky De La Cremosa up. Sky in a position that I don't think I would have expected him to be in here. Struggling on the other, never mind. The mask didn't help Caleb there.
Stiff headbutt from the Texas Chainsaw. Huge boot to the face. Down goes Riley. And Riley back to his feet, misses with the clothesline. Nice Sancto suplex, dropping Riley on the back of his head.
Caleb probably wishing for that cape sooner rather than later to be able to get out of here.
Gut-wrench powerbomb, nicely done. Amazing. Cover, 2. No, and Riley just getting that right shoulder up. Referee Cedric Scott right there to check the shoulders. Addicts here in attendance at the MPX Event Center, solidly behind Sky De La Cremosa.
And we certainly appreciate them all being here at the MPX Event
Our final
Center.
Thursday show. Wait a second, Death by Stereo. Is he going to get it? No, Riley able to avoid it. This was the clothesline, Riley. The half Nelson, no, nice reversal. And now De La Cremosa going to get it this time. And again, Riley with it, scouted. Back and forth these two go, and now De La Cremosa with the backside. Shoulders are down, and De La Cremosa gets the win.
Here is your winner, the Texas Chainsaw, Sky De La Cremosa!
Not the way we would normally see Skydale Hermoso win a match, but regardless, he has won it. But I gotta believe, Matt, we're not gonna see many backslides in Red Rain.
No, probably not, unless they're into a stack of thumbtacks or something. But look at Caleb Riley, obviously flustered here, needs to get that cape sooner or later. Obviously, the cape, a huge source of Caleb Riley's power.
So the power's in the cape. That's why he lost here tonight. You're starting to, sitting in that chair, you're starting to sound more and more like Tyler Foster.
Well, look, I've spent a lot more time around Tyler than I care to admit, but Caleb Riley obviously needing the final piece of his superhero guard.
And we're just getting started. We appreciate all of the addicts watching here on Twitch, no matter where you are around the world. And as I stated earlier, our final Thursday show, we are back next week to our normal Saturday routine every single Saturday, 8 p.m., 510 Homewood Road, Bedford, Texas. We appreciate you being with us as we get closer and closer to Purple Rain. And again, Matt, we've been talking about, but with Purple Rain comes Red Rain. And for those that have never seen a Red Rain match, then you are in for quite the treat. And there's a reason the word red is used. Let's take a look. And if you don't have your tickets yet for Purple Rain Saturday, August 31st, what are you waiting for? It's one of our biggest shows of the year. It's always standing room only, so get your tickets now to make sure you have a seat for MPX's Purple Rain. And speaking of Purple Rain, another guy who's going to be in action, Mikey B. The challenge was made last week by Adam Green. Actually, excuse me, the challenge was made by Mikey. Adam added the stipulation where if Mikey loses, he can no longer go on tour.
Oh, and did you notice right there, Mikey went to go, and Paulie wanted to fist bump him, but once again, it was Paulie that actually accepted the challenge, much to Mikey B's dismay. Mikey straight up blowing by him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first and coming into the ring by Big J and the boy band behemoth Mikey B. Working out of Orlando, Florida, PP Paulie P.
Well, and we're going to see Mikey and Big J in tag action a little bit later on as they take on Adam Green and Dylan Cavens. But Paulie P set for one-on-one action here tonight. And it's been a little bit back and forth over the weeks, but Paulie gets a little bit of a reaction sometimes. We're hearing it now.
And you can see the joviality of Paulie really shining through. But it doesn't look like Mikey or Jay are sharing any of that energy. Not even any eye contact made between the boy band behemoth and Paulie.
Well, it's not been a good couple of weeks for Mikey B, and he's expecting a victory here tonight from Paulie P. But Matt, look at Razor and Laser here along with Mr. Arms.
I definitely thought that it was just them that were going to be in this match.
Mr. Arms one-on-one with Paulie P. Speaking of Mr. Arms, I'm getting word, there's a rumor, there's scuttlebutt that we're going to see an Addicts title match next week. Stay tuned to MPX social media for more details.
And his opponent from Amarillo, Texas, accompanied to the ring by Laser and Razor, Mr. Arms!
If this is your first time watching MPX, first off, welcome. Secondly, there's no doubt as to why Mr. Arms is called Mr. Arms. Look at the massive size of those biceps.
Absolutely. And a noticeable front foot attachment strength. Last week, we saw Paulie attempt to get into an arm wrestling match with Mr. Arms, something that prompted this match. Paulie wanted to see who was stronger between him and Mr. Arms.
Well, that was just a dumb move, if you ask me.
Would you then also call this match a dumb move?
Referee Travis Truborn calling for the bell. This one's underway. And again, you hear some of the addicts chanting the name of Paulie.
I think there's a large segment of people that want Paulie to separate out.
I've said it before. I said it last week. I'll say it again. I think he's better than a towel boy. I think he's, and this isn't saying much, I think he's the most likable of the three. Again, not saying much.
Right.
Irish whip. Paulie's in the corner. Here comes Arms. I still don't get why he's in a cheap Target polo. Oh my God! Over the head, belly suplex.
Well, look, I spent
from Mr.
money on
Arms.
those Target polos, and I actually got to feel the fabric of that. It's not as cheap as you might think. It is a 60% polyester blend that actually can cost a little bit more money than your usual 100% cotton polos.
Wait, did you say polyester or polyester?
You heard me.
Sound like you said polyester.
Yeah.
Arms
Special
charging in. Huge shoulder tackle. Down goes Paulie P.
Well, so far this test of strength is going in Mr. Arms' direction.
Drops the headbutt on the shoulder. Paulie trying to get back to his feet. His Arms climbs up the turnbuckle.
This is one of the greatest things about Mr. Arms is that he's so
Oh, wait a second.
unpredictable.
Keep your eye on Big J. This is where Big J and Mikey B come into play.
And again, the Addicts champion, Mr. Leg's not in attendance tonight, so it's effectively a 3-on-1 situation.
Yeah, and now Paulie taking advantage. Clothesline out of the corner.
And what I was saying before, Mr. Arms can be so unpredictable. Yes, he's a very strong individual, can beat you with a lot of throws, a lot of strikes, but he can also fly a little bit. We've seen him using that diving headbutt in the past.
And now Paulie put in the boots to now no one.
Well, I was going to say, so in my time since I've returned here, I've seen Paulie do, what is he stomping? What is he doing with the bottom rope there?
You would have to ask him. I have no answers there.
He just looks very excited doing it, and it's very confusing to me.
Snapmare takeover on Arms. And now Paulie looking to capitalize here, builds some momentum. Nice European uppercut. And then the cover hooks the inside leg, too.
See, if Paulie could just stick with his actual game plan, he's a very good wrestler. He could actually take the fight to Mr. Arms here, but he gets caught up. He gets caught up with Mikey and with Big J, and I think he's trying to impress them way too much.
And again, and now keep your eye on Mikey B. Trueborn with his back turned.
Wow, look at that. Mikey B still upset with Paulie P for accepting that match, not even attempting to help.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, Paulie was actually the one that accepted that match last week, not Mikey B. And now Arms missed the clothesline, charges in. Paulie with the spine buster, floats over to the cover.
And a kick out there by Arms.
Now, if Mikey B loses at Purple Rain, and he's no longer able to go on tour, besides Mikey and Big J and maybe Paul, is anyone going to be sad about that? I look at it again, and behind the referee, huge right hand from Big J.
Hey, and look at this. Mikey B going over to Big J. I don't know if he's issuing him directions or if he's telling him don't do that anymore. Look at it. Looks a little bit of dissension over there.
Well, I think it might be right. Our cameras did not pick it up.
But it might be... it still seems like it's a bit of a handicap affair here for Mr. Arms. You got to wonder how much different this would be if Mr. Legs were here or even his incredibly good friend Dave DeVille.
Rear chin lock applied now from Paulie, but you see the power and the strength of Arms. Back to his feet. Several shots to the midsection. And Arms charges in. Paulie right there, looking for the power slam. Can he get him up and over? Huge slam by Paulie, powered him up. Cover. And that's just a testament to the skills of Paulie P that you were talking about earlier, Matt.
Yeah, Paulie looks to be a little bit more into this match right now, less concerned with trying to get the ire of the Addicts here. Oh, looking for his perfect shot there. Another gut shot for Mr. Arms.
And Paulie with a double underhook. What are we going to see here? Nicely done from Mr. Arms, but can he capitalize and go for a cover?
No, he's going up. I don't know, where's he going? He's going... Looking to use laser. No, I'm sorry, that's Razor. That's the right arm. That's Razor over there.
Paulie back to his feet. Arms charges in. Look at that 360 clothesline. Paulie avoided it. And now Paulie charges in. A rake of the eyes on Arms. Into the corner. Now Paulie with the cover. And Paulie with his feet on the damn ropes. Come on.
Here is your winner, PP, Paulie P.
Look, and he kind of did it by himself, but he had to use the assistance of the ropes.
looks like Big J is in appreciation of Paulie's efforts here. Mikey. Okay, there we go. Mikey looks like he's all right with it now. He's got a win happen for his team.
It's like a child wanting the adulation of his father.
Well, look, Mikey is obviously very concentrated on his match that he's got later here tonight.
Does he want Mikey to tussle the hair? Hey, good job, little buddy.
Maybe a pat on the back at least.
Paulie P is your winner. Much more still to come. MPX's Sabatage. MPX's Sabatage continues. Cody Cox alongside Matt Andrews here at ringside, and Matt, a former MPX champion, the reincarnation of excellence, Kari Wright on his way to the ring.
Yeah, and Kari's been kind of a wandering soul ever since the Purge and losing to JoJo in that dumpster match, but having very good showings, just not exactly where he wants to be, I'd say.
Kari Wright looking to build a winning streak perhaps and get back on the good side of MPX management and earn himself another title shot somewhere down the line. Of course, still to come, our two Pick Your Poison matches. Demo Diamond one-on-one with Tommy Becker, and Exodus Prime taking on Rich Swan.
Well, only if we can find Tommy Becker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Arlington, Texas, the reincarnation of excellence, Kari Wright.
Kari Wright looking fully confident as always here tonight. MPX's Sabatage, again, our final Thursday show as we are back to our regular Saturday nights beginning next week. We appreciate the addicts that have come out and supported us on a Thursday night here in Bedford.
To all of the people here at the event center and all of you watching us on Twitch, we are greatly appreciative of taking a little bit of time out of your lives to join us here at Metroplex Wrestling. Kari Wright set to take on a former champion in his own right, and somebody the addicts are very familiar with.
Well, and not just that, someone who's definitely had his run-ins as of late with the Shiesty Mob. Tatum Manning has had issues with Man. I mean, they've all been unmasked over the last several weeks. Brixton Shaw, Andre Law, Rex Corey. So you better believe Tatum Manning is going to be looking over his shoulder here tonight. We haven't seen any sign of the Shiesty Mob yet. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait. Where's Manning going? Pulling a little Frankie Fisher right there out of his hat.
Yeah, we talked about how confident Kari Wright looked. I think despite everything that's been going on with the Shiesty Mob, Tatum Manning, he's hoping to put them behind him and maybe have an excellent match here tonight with Kari Wright.
And his opponent from Grand Prairie, Texas, he is one in a million.
One thing we know, Cody, it doesn't matter if it's the Shiesty Mob, it doesn't matter if it's Kari Wright, it doesn't matter who it is. Tatum Manning is always ready to throw down in the ring.
Tatum Manning always ready at a moment's notice. And of course, Manning and Kari Wright, these guys no stranger to one another.
Cody, I want to bring up a point to you, and I want to hear your thoughts on it. The last few matches that Kari Wright has been, it's all been involved with somebody who has had a run-in with the Shiesty Mob. Kari has had no history with the Shiesty Mob. what kind of advantage or what kind of things do you think that gives to Kari, knowing that his opponent is thinking about something else at all times?
Normally, if this was anyone else, Matt, I would say that this would give Kari an advantage. You've got a guy like Tatum Manning, former multi-time MPX champion. Despite the Shiesty Mob being on his head, when Manning is in there for action, he is purely focused on his opponent. I don't think Manning's thinking about the Shiesty Mob at this time as he's taking on Kari Wright, so I don't know that it does give him an advantage.
Well, I think that the Shiesty Mob needs to be in the back of Tatum's mind because they could come out at any moment. You can see they have no qualms about cheating. They have no qualms about jumping.
And if that happens, Manning, he'll do what he has to, I'm sure. But you can't worry about them right now when you're in a match with Kari, because if you slip, if you get caught sleeping just 1 second, Kari Wright's going to take advantage, and next thing you know, you're looking up at the lights.
And that's what I think. I think Kari knows that his opponent might have his mind on something else, and Kari's waiting for that slip-up from Tatum Manning.
Test of strength now, middle of the ring from Kari and Tatum. Now Tatum in the side headlock. He's having none of that. As Kari tries to get out of this side headlock.
Look at that. Kari Wright, the reincarnation of excellence, so smooth in this ring. He is one of the smoothest competitors that we have here at MPX.
Look, I've said it time and time again, Kari Wright, one of the most athletic guys we've ever had on the MPX roster. As Manning with a nice reversal in the wrist lock. And Manning in full control. And you know as well as anyone, Matt, if you control the wrist, you control the arm, you control the entire body.
And right now...
Oh, crucifix from Kari. Looking to win this one quickly, only 2. Nice sweep of the legs for Manning.
Love the idea of trying to find out, feel out each other.
He was trying to bring Kari over in a pinning combination. Did not work out for him the way Manning wanted it to.
It's early. Kari knows where the center of gravity is, where his balance point is, and was able to avoid that pinfall from Tatum Manning. Oh.
And now sunset flip, shoulders down.
Couldn't avoid that one.
And now Kari with Manning up. What's he looking for here? Double underhook. No, might be too early for that. These guys feeling each other out here in the early moments of this match. Kari misses the right hand. And now Manning with a crucifix of his own. Kari's shoulders are down. Oh, that was close.
That was close. I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like Kari was on his way to kick out.
And again, only 2 counts as referee Cedric Scott.
As you mentioned, these two incredibly familiar with each other. And as such, they're taking their time because they've learned so much in their times with each other. They could be pulling anything else out. And they could have a few surprises up their sleeves.
Circling up again, nice go behind from Kari. Manning trying to find a way out of this. Of course, we talk about those pick your poison matches coming up later on. Again, triple threat #1 contenders match for the MPX Women's Championship. You better believe Erica Torres is going to be somewhere watching to find out who her opponent is going to be for Purple Rain. Will it be Hilda? Will it be Shay Carmichael? Or could it be Angela Armstrong? We're going to find out who the opponent will be for Torres at Purple Rain here tonight. Another quick roll-up, only 2.
You mentioned those pick your poison matches, and here between Kari and Tatum, we're seeing a very slow-paced open to this match between Demo Diamond and the Tommy Becker, assuming Tommy Becker's here. I don't think that's going to be a slow-paced match in the slightest.
Leapfrog from Kari, and now Manning with a leapfrog of his own. Quick roll from Manning. Right, and we've gotten word from the back. I have somebody posted up waiting to see if Tommy Becker arrives. We have not seen or heard from Tommy Becker. Again, doesn't mean he won't be here. Not really like the former MPX champion. But you better believe, Matt, that somewhere Demo Diamond and Jamie Aller in the back with a huge smile on the face, hoping that Tommy Becker shows up. I guarantee you, especially Jamie Aller, he wants no part of Tommy Becker here tonight.
No, I know Jamie Aller doesn't. But Demo Diamond has shown that he doesn't care. He'll take on anybody. He's game for anything. And sometimes against Jamie Aller's wishes.
Manning back in that side headlock. Both men back to the feet.
Hey, out in the corner.
Referee asking for a clean break. Will he get it from Kari?
No.
And the headbutt in the corner to Manning.
Again, so fluid. No wasted motions from Kari. Doesn't care about the connection with the MPX.
Huge uppercut. And now Manning climbing that turnbuckle. And raining down the right hands on the reincarnation of excellence. Oh, but Kari's able to escape. Oh, he went to kick that leg out, missed.
Again, these two know each other so well.
And now Manning from the corner, axe handle to the top of the head.
Tatum having some fun, but he can't underestimate Kari Wright.
And now Manning climbing the corner again. Picking up where he left off. And Kari trying to get out of this. Irish whips Kari into the corner. Out he comes. Huge backdrop.
Kari looks like he came down really hard on his lower back right there.
And Manning getting these addicts into it. They want to see a Tatum Manning victory here tonight.
Well, anytime you get a chance to see Tatum Manning, and especially on a Thursday night, you want him to come out on top.
Oh, Kari sidesteps. Kick to the chest. And now brings Manning and that neck breaker down onto the apron. And you mentioned it earlier, Matt. Kari Wright's been a bit lost, I guess you could say, that drive-by kick to Manning connecting. He's been lost since the purge, since losing that dumpster match to JoJo. And I think he's trying to find himself. A victory here tonight against Manning could go a long way for the confidence of Kari Wright.
Absolutely. And I think, and what you saw right there, that neck breaker, not exactly something that we've seen too terribly often from Kari. The very bottom of Tatum's neck, right where it meets the top of his spine there, it hit really hard on that apron. I'm not sure if he's gonna. Tatum doesn't look like he's gonna beat this count.
And one of our addicts,
addicts,
helping Manning back up. I don't know that addict would have done the same for Kari Wright.
No, probably not. But Kari Wright doesn't exactly care about needing the help from the addicts. He doesn't take a whole lot of time. Even now, as he's trying to antagonize the fans, he's using motion to take out Manning.
And Kari hooking Manning up. Looking for a suplex, but Manning blocking it. And Manning looking for a reversal, perhaps. Nice reversal on Kari. Can Manning capitalize?
Oh, now he's rolling him over.
Second suplex on Kari Wright.
Manning calling for the third one here.
Number 3, no. Kari with the counter. Standing drop kick connects right to the face of Manning.
Absolutely right under the chin.
Cover. And again, only 2. Manning getting that right shoulder up, says referee Cedric Scott.
Kari can't allow himself to be frustrated here. Things haven't exactly gone his way lately, but he is still one of the most gifted athletes that we have here on the roster, and somebody that at any point could be in line for a title opportunity, given the circumstances and outcomes.
Oh, Manning misses the kick. And now Kari with the waistlock, pulling Manning back to his feet. Oh, and Manning with a counter. Forearm to the back. Super kick. And Kari still standing somehow. Superman punch. These guys going back and forth, and now they're both down. And the referee checking on both men, starting his count.
Really just a great equal matchup that we have here. Nobody with a decided advantage over anybody else. And to your point earlier, Cody, it looks like Manning is not concentrated at all on the Shiesty Mob and is set squarely on his opponent, Kari Wright. And that's making for a very entertaining back and forth match that we have here.
Manning up on his feet, and Kari using the ropes for assistance over in the corner. Both men in opposite corners. Manning charging in, splash in the corner on Kari.
Picking up the reincarnation.
Oh, snake eyes. And now Manning, huge kick to the face. Kari again still standing. And now Manning, huge spine buster.
Uh-oh, Manning possibly looking to ride the lightning here. I think maybe a mistake though for Manning. He had 3 really good moves in succession right there. Probably should have gone for the cover after the spine buster.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you, Matt. I think he could have gotten a victory there if he had. As now Manning Climbing up top, he said, ride the lightning. Oh, wait a second, but Manny was watching out the corner of his eye for the Shiesty Mob, and here comes the Shiesty Mob.
All of them.
And now
Cody.
they're attacking Manny, and we've got a disqualification.
Cody, there's a new member of the Shiesty Mob in there, or there at least another mask.
Well, it's 4-on-1, but you're right, Matt. There's one masked man, and then I see Rex Amore, TJ Slater, Man.
I don't see Brixton Shaw.
Oh, wait a second. Cedric with a spear. Cedric just speared the masked man. Cedric Scott is tired of the damn Shiesty Mob, and who can blame him?
I have no words.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
And TJ Slater has clotheslined the head off of Cedric Scott nearly. And now, I think Cedric Scott made a mistake. I get it. He's been frustrated with everything that's been going on.
Cedric being a victim of the Shiesty Mob's attacks. I don't blame him either, but with discretion, I think, may have been
wait a second, hold on.
Valor.
TJ Slater has turned his attention to Kari Wright.
What did I say earlier, Cody? No history with the Shiesty Mob at all for Kari Wright. Could there be something here?
Is Kari Wright about to be revealed as a new member to the Shiesty Mob?
Like they needed any other help.
I think Man just said something to Kari. Oh, wait a second. It's Exodus Prime. Exodus Prime's here. We're going to see him later, but he's got history with the Shiesty Mob.
He does, but he's focused squarely on Kari.
Well, lots of history between those two. These guys old running buddies.
If you've ever looked in the eyes of Exodus Prime, they tell a story every time you look at them.
And what's Kari going to do? Oh, Kari Wright taking it to the Shiesty Mob.
And now Exodus is in there too.
Kari doing the right thing, pun intended. And now Exodus, Kari Wright, Tatum Manning, all back up, taking it to the Shiesty Mob. And Exodus going to the outside. All hell is broken loose.
How wise is this, though, of Exodus? We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, Exodus set to face Rich Swan in the main event later tonight. I still want to know who this masked guy is that just got thrown up here next to us. You see Prime and Man going at it on the floor.
Manning taking out two members of the Shiesty Mob.
We need some help out here. Where's the other referee? Where's security?
Oh, man. Look at this. Manning getting the addicts involved.
Well, Rex Morey just thrown into the guardrail by Kari.
Now TJ Slater over here taking out Manning.
Kari didn't want that match to end the way it did.
Kari was having a very good showing, and the Shiesty Mob kind of ruined that.
And over here on the other side by us, can we get a shot? We've got TJ Slater and the masked man. Well, our cameraman's getting caught up in the middle, but you see Tatum Manning down. As Cedric trying to get back up.
Cedric still trying to fight. And
we need some sort of help. Where's security? Do we not have securities on Thursdays? What's going on?
Exodus now trying to get the upper hand. And Kari Wright might have regretted.
Well, keep your eyes on Manning, Matt. And Manning up and over, taking out all the members of the Shiesty Mob.
Manning proving to be a difference maker here, taking out everybody.
But your Exodus Prime just had one heck of a fight on the floor, but he's got to have a hell of a match later on with Rich Swan, so I don't know how wise this is. Especially a little over 2 weeks out from his Purple Rain main event.
But sometimes protecting home turf can mean more than a little bit of a match.
And all these guys still fighting. Referee Cedric Scott back to his feet. Again, don't blame him for taking on. Meanwhile, we just missed it, but Exodus Prime with a mass Exodus.
And it looks like TJ Slater in there, and I don't think there's anybody else from the Shiesty Mob left. It's just TJ Slater by himself in there.
A lot of history between those two, either Exodus Prime and Tatum Manning. These guys aren't on each other's Christmas card list.
No, but the clear and present danger is the Shiesty Mob. And TJ looks like choosing to not battle these odds.
And Manning extending the hand. Don't forget Kari Wright over there on the apron. Keeping his distance. He's got no love lost for Manning or Prime. Look, Kari defended himself and I guess you could say MPX against the Shiesty Mob. That's enough for me. But Manning and Exodus Prime not going to get a handshake from Kari Wright here tonight.
That's okay, they don't need one.
As Manning did not get to ride the Lightning against Kari Wright, but you could say in a way, Matt, he rode the Lightning against all the members of the Shiesty Mob here tonight. But again, Exodus Prime will be here in the main event. Does he now have to worry and keep an eye out for the Shiesty Mob later on tonight?
Well, even if he does, he's got at least one person in Tatum Manning that might be watching his back.
And we know there's been a connection with the Shiesty Mob and Demo Diamond and Jamie Aller, so you can't forget about that. And it's much more action still to come. Tag team match coming your way. Adam Green and Della Cavens taking on Big J and Mikey B. Of course, we saw them out here earlier when Paulie P got his victory. We know the big match coming up, Matt, at Purple Rain. Mikey B taking on Adam Green. And if Mikey B is not victorious, he cannot go on tour. That is at Purple Rain Saturday, August 31st.
A lot of pressure on Mikey B and the boy band Behemoth.
And you saw the graphic, just that music career on the line, Matt.
And such a big thing. Mikey B's music career means so much. More than wrestling to him, I would think. And a lot of pressure on him in this match to pick up the victory, especially after Paulie P did it earlier.
And you gotta believe, Matt, that earlier tonight, Paulie P kind of gave Mikey, I think, in my opinion, a little bit of momentum coming into this match. Made Mikey proud, got the victory against Mr. Arms. Wasn't in the fairest of ways.
And you wonder how much the dynamic between Mikey and Paulie is going to play.
The following is a tag team match, set for one fall. Introducing first, coming into the ring by PP, Paulie P. The team of Big J and the boy band Behemoth, Mikey B.
I need to catch my breath here for a second. Give me a minute.
A little bit of a preview of what we're going to see at Purple Rain in a little over 2 weeks' time. Mikey on one side of the ring, Adam Green on the other. And these guys have had issues going all the way back to before the Purge. Keep in mind, Adam Green was a part of that big six-man tag at the Purge where Mikey, Paulie, and Big J lost to Green, Tatum Manning, and Santana Jackson.
And you know that has stuck in Mikey's head. It doesn't matter if it's stuck in the other two people's heads. It's stuck in Mikey B's head ever since that time.
But here comes the Cowabunga Kid right now. So I talked to Adam earlier today. He told me he didn't want to wait to the Purge. He had asked for this tag match to MPX management. He wanted this match here tonight. He just wants to get his hands on Mikey B whenever possible.
Yeah, Adam Green's not one to turn down a fight, not proud to turn down a chance to showcase his talents off in front of the MPX addicts.
And their opponents first, from Daytona Beach, Florida, the Cowabunga Kid, Adam Green.
Adam Green back up on the stage awaiting his tag team partner here tonight. And the Cowabunga Kid Matt went out and got himself not any tag partner, but a brilliant tag team partner. A guy, Dylan Cavens, no stranger to Mikey B himself. These guys have done plenty of battles here in the past over the last year.
Yeah, but you know who else they've done some battles with, Cavens and Green? They've done some battles with the Shiesty Mob.
Right, yeah, two more guys that have had issues with the Shiesty Mob.
And his tag team partner from the brilliant streets of 2518, Brilliant Cavens.
Cavens?
It's fun to say. I tell that to Tyler Foster all the time.
Really is. It's very
He doesn't
ridiculous.
believe me. And it's a good marketing tool if you ask me. You get people saying your name. Everyone knows who Dylan Cavens is.
Nobody forgets his name, ever. Cavens, see I'm doing it. Cavens, I can't stop. Cavens,
That's right.
can't stop.
Green and Cavens taking on taking on Big J and Mikey B. Paulie will be on the outside. We'll see if Paulie P gets involved.
And we'll see. Paulie might be a little bit tender from his match earlier. Mikey B already a lot more animated right now than he was for Paulie P's match earlier. But there's a lot more on the line for Mikey in terms of momentum here.
1 in and 1 out, says referee Travis Schuborn. We know it's going to be Cavens starting for his team. And the big man stepping out. Cavens and Mikey B, again, no strangers to one another.
And after what we just saw, as much as the Shiesty Mob was sent away licking their wounds, Cody, how much do you think the Shiesty Mob's on the minds of Cavens and Green right now?
I mean, I guess it's hard for the Shiesty Mob not to be on the minds of a lot of MPX wrestlers here tonight. But I think you're right. I think maybe Cavens and Adam Green can rest easy knowing that the Shiesty Mob just took a beating from Exodus Prime, Tatum Manning, and even Kari Wright.
Well, what a relief for Green, as he's got a lot riding on this match too. And he's picked a heck of a tag team partner into Lynn Cavens.
Now, does Mikey B think he's going to get the same ovation that Cavens does?
Oh, you mean he's a music superstar? He's trying to remind people of the fact that he has a phenomenal music career.
If this is the kind of reaction he gets when he goes on tour, then maybe it's best that the tour comes to an end.
You be careful. I know for a fact that these guys, and especially Big J, comes back and watches this on Twitch, and wow, look at that.
Paulie got a reaction. Mikey wasn't too happy with that.
Maybe Paulie needs to have the music career. Have you ever heard him sing?
I don't know. Well, I've never heard Mikey sing, for one, but I don't know if there's ever been an artist with a towel boy who's been more popular than they have. Need the midsection from Mikey B. Trying to get those Mikey chants started. That's not happening here tonight. Cavens in, springboard up and over.
I feel like they're still saying Paulie.
Couple of deep arm drags. Nice duck under from Cavens. Ducks again, charges out. Here's the redirect.
Oh.
Cavens through the legs. Now Cavens, that kick to the back of the head. I say it every time. Dylan Cavens, the fastest man on the MPX roster, and it's not even close.
I mean, can you imagine the mileage that both of these would get if they were a regular tag team? Adam Green and Dylan Cavens. Between Cavens' shout-out, that frog splash, and Adam Green's rewind, can you imagine just how many miles they would get?
Nice double hip toss, excuse me, and now the double team moves from Cavens and Green. Cover, only 2. And again, Cavens and Mikey B. This will be the match 1-on-1 at Purple Rain, Saturday night, August 31st. As we're going to close out the summer strong here at MPX.
I know you say it's going to be 1-on-1, Cody, but don't forget, Mikey B has Paulie P and Big J on his side.
Hypothetically, it should be 1-on-1.
Should.
As now Green, springboard moonsault.
Beautiful, Cabrata.
Cover.
Oh, I'm not sure I like that cover by Adam Green.
No, I didn't either. And here came Big J to break it up. I don't know that he would have had to. But Jay going to insert himself into the match at any point he can. We saw him do it earlier in Paulie's match. Oh, but Adam fighting back. What a knife edge chop. And now Mikey's in the wrong corner.
That's very old school right there. What a chop.
And Dylan Cavens tagged back in. And now we're going to see some double teamwork from Green and Cavens.
Working very well, working very cohesively together as a unit, which is key against a duo that's been together as long as Big J and Mikey B. And look at this, more cohesion.
Both men charging. Dobler Tobe Suicidas from Green and Dylan Cavens. And now Cavens getting Mikey back inside.
Something I've always wondered about matches that happen before big matches like this. Adam Green, obviously, and Mikey B in a couple of weeks at Purple Rain. How much of the playbook do you think Adam Green wants to show Mikey B right now instead of holding on to a few surprises for Purple Rain?
Well, and Cavens' attention was just taken off of Mikey B, and he paid for it. And now Mikey bringing him back in. DDT. Hooks outside leg.
That's going to turn the favor entirely into the boy band behemoths.
And now Cavens and Mikey in Big J's corner, and here comes the big man. And Big J with a cheap shot to Green.
Yeah, but don't forget, I mean, look, Cavens is taking on bigger. Cavens is taking out bigger.
And Big J lifting Cavens up with ease.
Might not be doing it tonight, but he's done it before. I'm just saying. I mean, look.
And you see the height difference between Big J and Cavens. At least a 1.5 foot difference.
Well, absolutely. But don't forget, I mean, I know Cavens is in a bad way right now, but Cavens, remember at the Purge, went toe-to-toe with the Demon Ardakis. And he's still walking. So I'm sure, not that this is a walk in the park, but for Cavens, he knows he's overcome others before.
And an Irish whip, that strong Irish whip, sending Cavens into the corner. Mikey brings him back out of the corner. And again, mocking Cavens, mocking the addicts here in attendance. Snap suplex on Cavens.
And more impact to that lower back. In all the time that we've seen Cavens here, when he does get thrown around, and he does get thrown around a fair amount, he always lands on his back. That back has taken so much punishment in the short time that I've been back. And everybody knows that, obviously. It's got to be a point of focus for the team here of Big J and Mikey B.
Well, and like it or not, smart moves here on the part of Big J and Mikey B, keeping that ring cut off for Cavens, keeping them in their corner. As now you see the power.
Oh my God.
That big swing on Cavens, and Big J could go all night.
Not even dizzy. And Cavens reaching out for something that's not there.
And now Jay with the tag to Mikey. Snake eyes on Cavens. Mikey with the super kick, and that might be enough. And that lateral press, almost a 3, and I gotta believe, Matt, if Mikey had hooked a leg, this match maybe would be over.
Yeah, probably. Cavens had barely the presence of mind to be able to kick out. You saw that fantastic tag team action from the seasoned team of Big J and Mikey B. I wonder how much of that continuity, how much of that camaraderie and tag team partnership, how much of their chemistry goes away if Mikey B ends up losing his music career.
And these guys traded knife edge chops. Oh my God. And Cavens is turning Mikey's chest 3 different shades of red.
Well, it's okay. I'm sure Mikey could wear a shirt on tour.
Oh, double pump kick. Both men going down. Both men with the same idea.
Mikey at least rolled to his corner, and he's right there. All he's got to do is reach up and tag. There you go. Big J taking the initiative.
And here comes the Cowabunga Kid. And Adam Green's got to move quick. And Green taking it to Mikey. Here comes Big J.
Uh-oh, a little miscommunication there.
Enziguri to Big J.
That's a long way up to get to the top of Big J's head.
And Adam Green is on a roll, charges in, splash in the corner. And now Green, spinning head scissors, sends Big J into the corner. Shoulder thrust to the midsection.
Adam Green's so dynamic, can hit you from every angle, any angle.
And we're seeing that right now with Big J. Green charges in, no, gets sent to the outside, puts the brakes on. Forearm shot from Green. Went for the kick, it gets blocked. And then Big J just handing Adam Green up on that top rope, and now Jay going to the outside.
Big J can absorb so much punishment. You saw Adam Green come in there a house of fire, come in a flurry of action, and Big J is still standing tall. Back in the ring, Havens there took almost a little bit of a cheap shot there on Mikey. And Mikey's now not in the corner anymore.
And a huge boot to the face from Big J. And watch out for Havens.
Oh no, he got caught.
And the power of Big J on display, just throwing Havens like a lawn dart right into the ring post.
I would count Havens out for that. Havens hit that post so hard, and he had already absorbed a whole lot of punishment.
And now Green fighting back. And you see Mikey climbing back up in the corner, but there's no Havens on the apron, no one for Adam Green to tag. And Jay calling that knee to the midsection. I think he was looking for that backbreaker variation, but Green had it scouted. Landed on his feet, charges in. Beautiful kick to the chin.
Oh.
And Mikey tags himself in.
Adam Green doesn't know that. Rocker dropper.
And here comes Mikey. Mikey got him in the shoulders. We're going to see it. Mic drop. Mic drop on Green. And Mikey B with the cover. And Mikey B taking advantage to get the win.
Here is your winners, the team of Big J and the boy band behemoth, Mikey B.
And if this is what happens, Matt, in a little over 2 weeks' time at Purple Rain, if Mikey B defeats Adam Green, he will be able to continue his musical career and continue to be on tour.
Well, that's got to put a really good feeling in Mikey B right now. Great momentum build all the way up to Purple Rain. And now Adam Green has to regroup and figure out what he's going to do differently at Purple Rain to get the victory.
Mikey B victorious along with Big J here in this tag team match as he looks forward to Purple Rain Saturday night, August 31st. Matt, we have 2 Pick Your Poison matches. Main event later on tonight, Exodus Prime one-on-one with TNA's own Rich Swan. But coming up next, Demo Diamond versus former champion, the Tommy Becker. If he's here, we're going to find out. It's MPX's Sabatage. Addicts, it is time for our first Pick Your Poison match of the night as the MPX champion, Demo Diamond, makes his way to the ring. This is a non-title match. Now, we were just in intermission here live. I went to the back. I did not see Tommy Becker. I asked several people. They have not seen Tommy Becker. I overheard Jamie Aller saying that he was almost certain they were going to come out here and take a forfeit victory due to Tommy Becker not being here tonight.
The following contest is a Pick Your Poison match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Jamie Aller. From the Emerald City, he is your MPX champion, the Shiny Crew, Demo
Demo Diamond, the MPX title over his shoulder. He will be defending that title against the final boss Exodus Prime, who will be in the other Victor Poison match later on tonight against Rich Swan. The second time in their careers those two have faced off. And we've got the music. I gotta believe he's here. Where is he? The former MPX champion who has not been in action since the Purge, after being turned on by his longtime pal, Jamie Aller. All right, where is he?
Y'all can go ahead and bring that music down.
We have no Tommy Becker.
I tried telling everyone, I tried telling Ernie, I tried telling Richard, don't promote this match. Whatever you do, do not tell the people that the Tommy Becker is coming back. 2 months ago, he had his opportunity. 2 months ago, he had us dead to rights. And instead of taking his pound of flesh, he decided to walk away. I talk loud enough where I don't need a microphone, so if you would shut the hell up, you can actually hear me. Thank you. So the reality is, the Tommy Becker is gone. His time at MPX is over. As a matter of fact, I dare say you will never see the Tommy.
Well, and the music has hit again. But he did not come out when his music played the first time. I think we need to. Oh, and he's here! He is here!
His opponent from Hollywood, Florida, the Tommy Becker!
Tommy Becker is here with the same stare that we saw the last time we saw him in this building, targeting Oliver and Devil Diamond. He's hitting the rain, and this one is underway. Becker firing with the right hands. Matt Andrews joining me back here on commentary. We did not think Becker was here. I was telling the addicts, Matt, when we were at intermission, I looked around, didn't see him. I asked around, no one had seen him. But Tommy Becker is here, and he's taking it to the MPX champion right now.
I announced Tommy Becker's name, and I looked him dead in the eye. He didn't have to say a word. That look meant, get out, I'm about to kick Demo's ass.
Well, I said it was the same stare we saw from Becker several weeks ago when we last saw him in this building, that leaping European uppercut sending Diamond down to the floor.
Man, look at that. Becker with a lot of pent-up frustration. And you can see right there, directed not just to Demo Diamond, but at the man in Demo's corner, his former friend, Jamie Aller.
And there was so much history between Aller and Becker. We've talked about it before here on commentary. Tommy Becker, when he first came into MPX.
Whoa.
Hold on. And now he's got Aller in his sights. And if I'm Jamie Aller, I'm maybe watching the rest of this match from home. And Demo Diamond from behind. But as I was saying, Tommy Becker was taken under the wing by Jamie Aller. Becker and longtime addicts know Ryan Remington, former Impact players turned larger than life, multi-time tag champs. Jamie Aller taught these men everything they knew about professional wrestling. So when he turned his back on Tommy Becker back at the Purge, it shocked everyone.
It shocked everyone, except for Demo Diamond. Demo knew what Jamie was doing.
And Becker with that clothesline taking Diamond out. And again, non-title match. But Matt, if Becker gets a victory here, I'd have to believe that he would be given the first title shot after Purple Rain, no matter who the champion is, right?
Non-title match works in Becker's favor. Becker doesn't have anything to gain except to hurt Demo right now. And it doesn't. Hey, look out.
And targeting that ankle, we know Tommy Becker loves the ankle.
And you know he's looking forward to snapping that. He's looking forward to hearing that ankle snap.
Now, what if Becker snaps the ankle of Demo Diamond? He's not going to be able to compete at Purple Rain.
That's right. I don't think Tommy doesn't know that.
I mean, this plane couldn't
Look at that. He's got the ankle locked now.
He's got it locked in. And I started this pick from Exodus Prime could actually end up backfiring on Exodus, because it could be the man he picked could break the ankle of Demo Diamond. forcing him to not make the Purple Rain. As again, though, Becker, and this is where he's going to have trouble, he's got to stay focused. I get it. That's the man that cost you your title. That's the man that turned his back on you after years of friendship. But Becker has to stay focused here on Demo Diamond.
Because you just saw that wisdom beyond the years of Demo Diamond, utilizing the ring as a weapon and almost whipping Becker's ribs onto those metal cable ropes.
Now Diamond with his foot on the chest of Becker, right there near Jamie Aller. Keep your eye on Aller.
Now focused again on the midsection of Becker after tasking him on those ropes.
And again, our other pick your poison match between Exodus Prime and Rich Swan. That will close us out here tonight. That is your main event. And immediately coming up next, Matt, triple threat match for the #1 contendership for the MPX Women's Championship. Erica Torres will face the winner of Shay Carmichael, Hilda, and Angela Armstrong. One of those three women will face Erica Torres for the MPX Women's Championship in a little over 2 weeks.
This Thursday show, Sabatage, so many title implications in the second half of this show. If you've stayed with us, folks, thank you so much on Twitch. There's still a lot more action to come with a lot more at stake.
And now Becker, several right-hand shots to the ribs. But Diamond trying to create some distance. Huge Uranagi backbreaker on Tommy Becker.
And once again, that's a lot of punishment going to Becker's back cover.
Look, and Demo Diamond again was obviously victorious in his last encounter with Becker back at the Purge, but that was thanks, in my opinion, to Jamie Aller. Can Demo Diamond perhaps win this match without the assistance of Aller here tonight?
Well, so far, Aller has not become an active player in this contest. But if we're being honest, Cody, Demo doesn't need help. He doesn't. He's an MPX champion for a reason, and not just because of Jamie Aller. Everything that Jamie Aller says about Demo Diamond is true. He's a phenom. He's a freak in the ring, and he has Tommy Becker in such a bad way. He doesn't need the help.
And Diamond rearing up again in the corner. You see the way Becker is laying his head. Just rusty on that turnbuckle now. Trying to roll out of the corner, maybe even get out of the ring to create some distance, buy himself some time.
Demo, like a shark smelling blood in the water, obviously knows that Becker is hurt. And I don't just mean hurt physically. Becker's mentality has got to be off, knowing that he hasn't been able to take Demo out of this game yet.
Oh, Diamond, I think he was looking for the spear, but instead, Becker counter with a pile driver. What a counter. I've never seen that before.
Was the Tommy Becker luring Demo Diamond in, a false sense of security, taking him down? That had to have taken so much out of Demo.
And I know Exodus Prime is preparing for his main event match later on tonight, but I guarantee you he has at least one eye on a monitor, looking to see what happens to his opponent for Purple Rain here tonight. And now Becker firing up, blocks several right hands, nails several of his own. And again, this is the first time since June that Tommy Becker has been in action. But I see no ring rust on Tommy Becker.
No, not at all. And you saw Jamie there wheeling Demo up to his feet.
Backdrop, no.
But I kind of feel like
on the apron.
I kind of feel like Demo needed a little bit more time to rest.
And Becker with that clothesline on the apron. And I see Jamie Aller, he's staying far away from Tommy Becker.
Staying just out of the line of sight of Becker.
And Becker on his feet. Oh, slip coming out that top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Still got part of the forearm.
Still got part of it, but you can see him clutching his back right there. The damage that Diamond has done to the back of Becker, obviously playing a factor in Becker getting his balance.
Still only a 2 count, says referee Cedric Scott.
Well, of course, he's unable to put all of his weight that he wanted to on the shoulders of Diamond. That back has got to be throbbing. You can see him walking tenderly. Becker having to change the game plan a little bit here. But I got to tell you, Cody, it's not like Becker needs his back to put that ankle lock on or even to cinch it in.
Well, we see him dragging the champion over to the corner.
That's what he needs his back for, to get him softened up.
This is usually a prelude to that ankle lock.
Look, he doesn't even have him draped properly, and now here comes Jamie. Look, Jamie's got a chair.
Now, is that chair, I got to believe that chair is more for Jamie's protection because he's in fear with Becker. Roll up. Only two. And again, this is several times now. Becker has lost focus and turned his back on the MPX champion. A spear from Diamond, and that might do it. He just speared Becker in half. Two. No! Becker got the shoulder up, and you can see the look of disbelief on the face of the MPX champion.
And he's locking eyes with Jamie Aller, asking what in the heck was that about? What does he need to do?
And Diamond, he has put opponent after opponent away with that spear. And you gotta believe he's looking for another right now.
Becker pulling himself up. If he hits another one, it's over.
Looking for a second spear, no!
Oh,
and Becker with another counter. He countered with a pile driver earlier. And countered with a suplex this time.
Becker showing.
And that basement drop kick in the corner.
Becker showing a whole lot of tricks that you know Jamie Aller wasn't expecting him to pull out here tonight.
And now look where Diamond is. He's trying to hook that ankle. Oh, look at Aller.
And look, Jamie Aller getting into the ring with
Tommy
that chair.
Behind you. Oh, he sees him.
Shades of the Purge. Except this time, Tommy sees it coming.
And I think Aller is trying to plead with Becker, but I think really what he's trying to do, Matt, he's trying to buy some time for Demo Diamond.
And I think Becker knows that, but Becker probably doesn't care. All he's seen is the face of the man that stabbed him in the back.
Referee's got to get Aller out of here.
I think he's just
look at Diamond getting back to his feet. Becker doesn't realize. Oh
no!
Jamie just threw the chair at Becker. He ducked and he hit Demo Diamond instead.
Well, now it's.
And Becker's got to capitalize. He's got to take advantage here.
Now, what is that going to do to the relationship between Jamie Aller and the Shining Truth Demo Diamond?
And Becker has the chair. I don't know if he cares about getting disqualified again.
I mentioned it earlier.
Title's not on the line here.
It's not. It doesn't matter.
He's got the chair down across the ankle. Referee calls for the bell. It's academic from here.
You know, I was going to announce a winner.
It doesn't matter.
No, not really.
Becker doesn't care about a win or loss. He's trying to make sure Demo Diamond does not make it to Purple Rain. Cedric, you better get out of there.
And now here comes referee Travis Trueborn to try to help it. Honestly, I think Cedric and Travis would be better off trying to fight off the Shiesty mob than trying to stop Becker
here's
from
my
breaking.
issue. They've got no problems trying to stop Becker. Where were they when the Shiesty mob was out here earlier?
Well,
let Tommy Becker at him. Why not?
Cedric was fighting Shiesty mob here, Cody.
Travis Trueborn was cowering in the back somewhere as Becker's trying to be restrained by the referees. As Diamond, he just got cracked in the ankle multiple times with that steel chair.
Well, and again, the pick your poison match, okay, yes, wins, losses, whatnot. But this is softening up Demo Diamond for Exodus Prime in 2 weeks at Purple Rain with the championship on the line.
Well, and this poison known as Tommy Becker is injecting itself into the veins of Demo Diamond, trying to make sure he does not make it to Purple Rain.
Well, I think he did his, it looks like he did his job.
And he's, again, you see the look on the face, the intensity from the Tommy Becker. And now, what's Jamie doing again?
Jamie trying to protect the interests of his client.
But Demo's out of there.
Jamie just needs to pick up his client and walk away.
And again, the match is over. Demo won by DQ, not that that matters.
Demo trying to get up on the outside, but...
Well, Jamie Aller trying to talk some sense into his former protege. As Becker, again, you see that look on the face. And Becker with a chair. He's telling the refs, you better get the hell out of here.
Oh, no.
And now Tommy Becker, this is what he's wanted since the purge, Matt. Jamie Aller alone in the ring.
What a shot. Look at these two in the ring.
Jamie Aller should not have gotten in there, and he's regretting that. I got to believe.
Jamie can roll out of the ring right now and be in his best interests. Look at him cower.
But I don't think Tommy can bring himself to do it, Matt. Again, it's almost 8 years these guys have known each other.
Well, you can hear what the MPX addicts want him to do.
And Becker very conflicted. We saw this side from him in the couple of weeks after the purge when he came out, stared Aller down, and then left.
It looks like Becker.
Well, a lot has to be going through his mind, Matt.
Absolutely.
You're friends with someone for so long, and then they stab you in the back. Like, it's hard to comprehend that. It's hard to believe it. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, no, look out.
Becker. Aller thought he was off the hook.
Don't need a chair.
And Becker's got the leg of Jamie Aller, and he's hooking it up. Aller's left ankle is hooked. What are you waiting for, Tommy?
Aller reaching out for Diamond. Diamond can't get to his feet at all because of the actions of Becker earlier.
Get your payback. Get your receipt, Tommy. He's charging in, and he just shattered the ankle of Aller. Jamie Aller is writhing in agony.
Jamie Aller.
And you see the relief on the face. As if Becker can finally let go of that pain.
And the look of Demo Diamond right now is one of vengeance. But Diamond's got bigger things to worry about, namely how he's going to defend his title in 2 weeks of Purple Rain.
Well, but good for Tommy Becker for being able to have this moment. After everything him and Jamie Aller went through, and after what Jamie Aller did to him back at the purge, a little bit of relief for Becker here tonight. But you're right, Matt. Demo Diamond, is he going to be 100% at Purple Rain in 2 weeks?
Oh, absolutely not. And you're going to see it right here.
But Jamie Aller's in much worse way.
Oh, and here comes Jamie's wife. But you're going to see it's going to take Cedric Scott, Travis Trueborn, and Aller's wife to get him out of the ring. Demo is no help in the slightest.
The wife of Jamie Aller, MPX addicts know, of course, Baby D. I think maybe many might question her taste in men, but out here nevertheless to check on her husband. And you see Jamie Aller, he's crying like a baby.
I think he knows that ankle is shattered.
They better get him to the hospital. We're gonna get Aller and Demo Diamond out of here. Later on, of course, main event, the other Pick Your Poison match. Exodus Prime versus Rich Swan. But up next, triple threat match to determine the new #1 contender for the MPX Women's Champion. Hilda, Angela Armstrong, Shay Carmichael. One of those three women will face Erica Torres for the Women's Championship Saturday night, August 31st at Purple Rain. Who's it gonna be? And Matt, I don't know that Demo Diamond or Jamie Aller is going to still be in the building for the other Pick Your Poison match, because I think they're both on their way to the hospital right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And yet you can see Demo Diamond barely putting any weight on that.
Demo's Purple Rain might have just been sabotaged. Speaking of Purple Rain, tag titles will be on the line. The champions, Gabe Welder, Tommy Prince taking on the team of KOA managed by Tony Snow. What a tag title match that's going to be Saturday night, August 31st, Purple Rain. As it is #1 contenders match time. And Matt, over the last several weeks, We've seen this emergence, if you will. Again, no longer Angel Blue, as Angela Armstrong has stepped out of the shadows, and she has proven herself the last couple weeks. And if she gets another victory here tonight, she'll get a title opportunity at Purple Rain.
Since her renaming, Angela Armstrong has been the hottest female competitor on the MPX roster.
But it is not going to be an easy go for her here tonight, as she's got both Shay Carmichael and Hilda standing in her way of an MPX women's title match.
The following is a triple threat match to determine the #1 contender for the MPX Women's Championship at Purple Rain. Introducing first, from beneath the glow of the Northern Lights in Fairbanks, Alaska, the Alaskan Assassin, Angela Armstrong.
The Alaskan Assassin, looking for that assassin's kiss perhaps here tonight. But here's another woman that's just looking for that big breakout win. And obviously here tonight would definitely be it. Shay Carmichael would love to go one-on-one with Erica Torres.
Carmichael making a name for herself all across the state of Texas with a golden opportunity here to become the #1 contender for the Women's Championship.
Introducing our opponents first, from Fort Smith, Arkansas, America's sweetheart, Shay Carmichael.
Carmichael in one corner, Armstrong in the other.
And a former champion about to come out.
Hilda and Torres have traded the title back and forth. Hilda told me earlier today that she believes if she gets Torres in the ring one more time, she can be a 2-time MPX Women's Champion.
And their opponent, from the Salina city of Corpus Christi, Texas, Hilda Omanyika.
And Hilda out to a nice ovation as always from the MPX addicts. She was telling me she's very excited that her brothers Tommy Prince and Gabe Wilder will be defending their tag titles at Purple Rain. She also wants to have a title match at Purple Rain.
She is, and again, this triple threat match, an interesting dynamic.
And I don't think Carmichael wants to be hugged.
No, but Angela accepted. These two were tag team partners last week.
And Carmichael showing she is all business. Sending Hilda into Armstrong, looking for a quick win here with the roll-up. Only 2.
This is going to match the fiery Cubba-uppins of Shay Carmichael.
Well, let me ask you, Matt,
Yeah.
if you're Erica Torres watching at home, does Erica Torres have a preference as to who she faces at Purple Rain?
Erica Torres wants to face Hilda, without a doubt. She's beaten Hilda twice. She's beaten Hilda for the MPX Women's Championship. She absolutely wants to face a person she knows she can beat already. She does not want to face any kind of wild card. She doesn't want to face the fire that is Shay Carmichael, and she doesn't want to face the experienced person who she's been in the ring with so many times, who knows her every move, in Angela Armstrong.
Cover. Only one, of course, in these triple threat matches, first pinfall or submission will pick up the victory.
And again, the experience here of Armstrong is going to come into play. How many triple threat matches has Angela Armstrong been in? How many matches has she been in with big stakes on the line? I don't care what you name her, experience goes a long way.
She ran right into that uppercut from Shay Carmichael.
And there is some of the, again, wisdom beyond years, much like we see with Demo Diamond, that we see in Shay Carmichael. She knows what she's doing in there.
Well, and speaking of Demo Diamond, Matt, I'm just getting word from witnesses out in the parking lot in the back that Jamie Aller and Demo Diamond were both seen leaving in the back of an ambulance, being taken to a local hospital here in Bedford.
Oh, there goes Hilda.
Hilda tumbles over to the top. So what that means for Demo and Jamie Aller, we'll find out. Huge Uranagi on the apron. And
that's got to take Armstrong out for the account.
Armstrong just slumped to the floor. We know about those neck issues she's had.
Absolutely.
And those could definitely come into play. But what do you make Aller and Demo Diamond being taken to the hospital right now.
That's huge. And you know, Exodus Prime, well, clever here. You know, Exodus Prime was back there watching Demo and Aller being loaded into that ambulance. Maybe not with a smile on his face, but definitely knowing that he's got at least an advantage coming up at Purple Rain. Assuming Demo even makes it there.
Carmichael with a suplex on Hilda. Armstrong still down on the outside after that Uranagi on the apron.
And now Carmichael looking for the submission hold here. Oh, nope.
And just driving the face and the head of Hilda into the mat over and over.
Oh,
shoulders down. And again, only a 2 count.
And again, Erica Torres might be watching this, but Erica Torres is also licking the wounds a little bit. She took the pinfall in that tag match last week from Angela Armstrong. And again, going to my point earlier, she doesn't want to face Armstrong. Somebody who's already beaten her in the ring.
Sending Hilda into the turnbuckle over and over. And Carmichael in full control here. And she might want to take advantage, not just of the situation she has here with Hilda, but Armstrong still being down on the outside. The perfect opportunity for Carmichael to pick up a win here.
Excellent point. She's wasting a little bit too much time. She's got so many moves in her arsenal that she could put Hilda away with right now, and Armstrong wouldn't be able to make it into the ring to save the match.
Oh, Hilda gets the foot up. And wrapping those long legs around the neck of Carmichael. And the Shining Wizard, is Hilda going to go to Purple Rain too? No.
Right upside the temple. Look at a crucifix pin, and Hilda rolls back out of it. Cody, who do you think has the actual advantage in this match?
Well, at this very moment, I'd say Carmichael. I mean, Carmichael's really been taking it to Hilda. Overall, though, you know, it's really hard to decide. You've got Armstrong, who's built this wave of momentum over the last few weeks since rechristening herself, but you've got Hilda, who again knows what it takes to become women's champion. She's been there, wants to get there again, as Armstrong firing away now on Shay Carmichael.
Look, at she might be renamed Angela Armstrong, but the fire of Angel Blue still exists within her. And that's something that Shay Carmichael doesn't want to tap into.
And Armstrong from the turnbuckle. Took too much time, and now Carmichael just
and again
throwing her
back.
off. Oh, Hilda, the drop kick, and then ends up in a senton on Armstrong. Cover, 2.
Oh.
Knees from Carmichael.
Armstrong taking so much damage here. No.
Spinning back kick from Hilda. Hilda, those quick kicks. Step up enziguri. And Shay Carmichael rolling to the outside.
Both Armstrong and Carmichael very near rope situations or on the outside.
Hilda turning her attention, but Armstrong was playing possum.
Look, she's got a version of the lapel lock there.
Can Armstrong make Hilda tap out? But here comes Carmichael to make sure that doesn't happen.
The assassin with that Alaskan crossface. Oh, and eats a kick right to the temple.
And it's Carmichael going to Purple Rain, no, only 2. So many near falls here in this triple threat match. A lot on the line, of course.
Hilda missing that kick. Now to the outside.
Carmichael charged in, shoulder thrust from Hilda. You know, Carmichael has come close to getting that one opportunity that we were talking about so many times. And maybe looking to do it Hilda. That's what she did to Armstrong earlier.
And same thing, Hilda just crumbles to the floor. Wait.
But Armstrong with that cannonball senton from the apron.
She didn't feel any problems with the back there.
Can she take advantage of Hilda being down? Going after Carmichael.
Hey, look. She's locking in. There it is. An Alaskan crossface again.
And the Alaskan crossface locked in on Carmichael. Is she going to tap out?
Hilda's
she does.
No, she tapped out.
Armstrong's going to Purple Rain.
Here is your winner by submission and the #1 contender for the MPX Women's Championship, the Alaskan Assassin, Angela Armstrong.
And Matt, I gotta believe with Armstrong winning by submission, that was a little bit of a wink and a nod towards Erica Torres saying, you're not the only one that can win by submission. Perhaps at Purple Rain, Armstrong makes Torres tap out.
We are in for such a great women's championship match of Purple Rain between two veterans of this sport in Angela Armstrong and the champion Erica Torres.
What a victory for Armstrong as she looks forward to Purple Rain and Erica Torres. But Addicts up next. It is your main event. The man that will challenge for the MPX Championship at Purple Rain. The final boss, Exodus Prime, goes one-on-one with Rich Swan. Not for the first time. We talked about it before back the very first Revolver show in Texas a little over a year ago. Exodus Prime got the upset against the former TNA World Champion. Can he go 2 for 2 here tonight against Rich Swan? We're going to find out. Main event is up next. MPX's Sabatage. Here comes the man, again, that will face Demo Diamond Saturday night, August 31st at Purple Rain. The final boss, Exodus Prime. But Matt, the question is, what we've been wondering now for the last 30 minutes or so, will Demo Diamond be 100% going into Purple Rain? Will he make it to Purple Rain?
If he makes it, he is absolutely not at 100%. And you saw that graphic, Jamie Aller in there. I don't think Jamie Aller is going to Purple Rain.
Exodus Prime coming out to a huge ovation.
It doesn't matter what night it is, a Saturday night, a Thursday night, any night of the week, Exodus Prime is respected by the MPX Addicts.
Well, and Matt, I was ringside for that first match between Exodus and Rich Swan a little over a year ago, and it was a hell of a match, and I gotta believe these two are gonna live up to the hype for part 2 here tonight.
Excited for the fans in attendance, excited for the fans watching on Twitch at home. We appreciate you being here for Sabatage on a Thursday night.
The following Pick Your Poison match is your main event of the evening, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first, the one true final boss, Exodus
I asked Exodus earlier today, Matt, if he had any different type of strategy for his match here with Rich Swan than what he did the first go-round. He said no, none at all. He said if it isn't broke, why fix it? He said what he did that first time around at that Revolver show worked for him and picked up the victory, and he sees no reason that will work for him here tonight.
Again, a lot higher stakes on the line here as he's got a lot of momentum to build off of. Did Demo Diamond win his match earlier? Technically, yes. But now he's got to go up against TNA superstar Rich Swan.
Former TNA World Champion, former X Division Champion, a man known all around the world, and he is here at MPX tonight for Sabatage. As we await the arrival of the rich homie Swan. As Rich Swan looks to the ring at Exodus Prime. You know, again, we talked about that upset at the first Revolver show. Rich Swan, he told me earlier today that he wants to get this victory back. He felt like he was embarrassed in front of the crowd in Grand Prairie, and he wants to embarrass Exodus Prime here tonight.
And his opponent from Baltimore, Maryland, Mr. Sexy Time, Mr. All Night Long, Rich Swan.
I've never been more proud and honored to call a man Mr. Sexy Time than I have been tonight.
Rich Swan coming out with a lot of confidence, a lot of swagger. As I don't like the way he's looking at me through the camera, I'm going to divert my eyes.
I mean, I just called the man Mr. Sexy Time. I'm all right with it.
Anyone though? Okay. And you hear the Addicts' response to Rich Swan here tonight.
Oh, Exodus Prime holding up a finger, looking to delay things a little bit, maybe. A little gamesmanship. Well,
And Exodus, I think, showing that he can kind of one-up Rich Swan a bit.
Cody, I'll say it, Cody.
Say it.
That is Sexodus Prime right there.
You literally took the words out of my mouth. If Rich can be Mr. Sexy Time, we can label the final boss as Sexodus Prime.
Oh, a little subdued reaction that time from Mr. All Night Long.
Look, the Addicts, they see Exodus Prime here each and every week. We talk about this home court advantage. We talk about defending our home against the likes of the Shiesty Mob. There's some Rich Swan fans here in the building.
Oh, absolutely.
But everyone's got to be behind Exodus Prime.
I think they're appreciative of a good match. But you know Demo Diamond obviously rooting for Mr. All Night Long, Rich Swan. And what a card. I mean, what kind of connections Jamie Aller must have had to be able to have Rich Swan come out here to be the opponent for Exodus Prime.
Look,
and here we are.
Jamie Aller knows a lot of people. Never deny that. He's been in the business a long time, has made a lot of connections over the years.
Oh, man. We almost saw a little bit more of Sexodus Prime right there.
Prime with a bit of a height advantage against Rich Swan here tonight. That arm control of Swan keeps him grounded, center of the ring. Of course, we know all the high-flying tactics Rich Swan uses, and that's what Exodus Prime has to do, is got to try to keep Swan grounded, keep him on the mat, keep him off the ropes. As Swan is reverse the tide here on Exodus Prime.
You'll forgive me if I'm a little silent during this match. I am watching two phenomenal athletes put on a clinic here.
As now Swan making his way over to the ropes. Referee forcing Prime to break the hold.
Cody, I think something else that we need to keep in mind is the fact that Exodus took on the Shiesty Mob earlier.
You're absolutely right.
And not only did he exert a lot of energy doing that, took a few hits himself, but I don't think I saw the Shiesty Mob leave the building the same way Demo Diamond and Jamie Aller did.
And Swan looking around.
Oh, look at that.
Well, some of the Addicts were calling for a dance-off. We know Rich Swan loves to dance.
I mean,
Look,
okay.
breakdancing was a part of the Olympics for the first and last time. So there's no chance we'll see either of these guys in the Olympics as a breakdancer, but look at Rich Swan go.
Now the ball is in Sexodus Prime's court.
They don't need music to dance.
Exodus always with a tune in his own head, and oh, look at those moves.
Look at Prime get down.
Cody, I'm going to tell you, if I even attempted half of that, I'd be on the floor in the same position that Demo Diamond and Jamie Aller were in earlier. I was not known in the ring for my dance moves, ever.
I think Swan was a little bit impressed. He said Prime has the Riz. I've been told by people younger than me that Riz is a good thing. You want the Riz.
You gotta Google that real quick. Hold on.
You're younger than me, Matt. You should know all about the Riz. Although you're not that much younger.
I know Rizzo.
Ask your
from the
son.
Muppet.
Ask your son later. He'll tell you.
Okay.
And look,
Oh
fans
my
want to see. Look, Cedric already took to action earlier tonight. He took on the Shiesty Mob. What's a little dance move? No, I guess that's where he draws the line.
Quick roll-up right there. Oh, and Exodus again, back to the roll-ups.
And both of these men so quick, so athletic. Backslide, Swan shoulders down again, only 2. And now Prime charging in. Swan gets the boot up, gets caught. Clothesline on Swan. Snapmare out of the corner. And Prime in full control right now.
I don't know if he got the full of that splits, but
Look,
I mean, is Exodus wasting time here?
Well, and the last thing you want to do is injure yourself dancing 2 weeks before your big title match at Purple
That's true,
Rain.
especially when your opponent's already injured.
That would be embarrassing.
It would be. And Exodus is not a man to embarrass himself.
That swift European uppercut in the corner, and now Prime pulling Swan out. Scoop slam, middle of the ring. Drops the elbow. Cover.
Feel like maybe he needed a deeper hook of that leg. But it's also Rich Swan. You're not going to put him away with just an elbow drop, you know?
Oh, the Swan goading Exodus in. And now Swan looking to turn the tides a bit. He charges in. All of his weight down across the back of Exodus. Rich Swan, you know, he's got no skin in the game in regards to the MPX title match, but he knows he's got a job to do. Jamie Aller and Demo Diamond picked him to be in this match. Got to believe there's going to be a little bit something extra to line the pockets of Rich Swan if he's victorious here tonight from Jamie Aller. But he might have to go to the hospital to get paid.
Well, I was going to say, I don't know if Jamie Eller might want to pull back some of that money he gave to Swan to pay for the hospital bills for his bank.
Medical bills are expensive.
They're terribly expensive.
And Swan now in the corner.
Oh, look at this, trying to injure Prime a little bit before Purple Rain, perhaps? Is that the directive that Jamie Aller gave him?
Oh, that spinning back kick right to the midsection. Lower part of the ribs. And that's got to take the wind right out of Exodus Prime.
Well, and
both literally and figuratively.
depending on what Swan's strategy here is, strategy or the directive from Aller, the more concentrated shots to those ribs, the harder it's going to be. And ribs don't just heal up real quick in 2 weeks, you know.
And Prime sent to the outside. And Swan, I thought maybe was going to try to buy himself some time, but instead he's going right out after Exodus. And Swan grabbing a chair. Wait a second, this is not an ODQ match.
No, definitely not. And referee Cedric Scott, knowing what's at stake, might have to, okay, well, he's just giving Exodus a seat. That's not bad. He's giving him a little bit of rest time. Swan going all the way around the ring. Prime.
And Swan looking.
Oh, look out.
To gain some steam.
Back.
And that kick to the seated Prime. And referee with a slow count, like you said, wanting to give a little bit of leeway to this huge main event match here tonight at Sabatage.
Look out, Prime back on the other side again.
And Rich Swan going for it one more time. Swan charging in. And again, and he just kicks Exodus over the guardrail.
The MPX Addicts getting a little bit more than they bargained for here on a Thursday night. You never know what's going to happen when you come to an MPX show live. That's why I encourage everybody to come here live as many times as possible.
And Prime being pulled back over the guardrail.
All that said, don't forget we're back on Saturday nights next week, Cody. Don't show up on Thursday. Nobody will be here.
As now Swan looking to go maybe for a third. Be careful, that wall's fragile.
Yeah.
Swan charges in. Number 3, no! Prime back up with a super kick.
Going to the well one too many times. I think the dancing's over, Cody.
And now Prime back on the apron. Looking to get his second win. Springboard helo, but no. Swan got the knees up. And now Swan brings Prime back to his, roundhouse kick. And Prime might be out. This could do it, too.
Really deep cover. And what a testament to the fortitude of Exodus Prime to kick out of what was a square kick to the side of the face and a very deep cover by Mr. All Night Long.
As Swan staying on top of Exodus, what's he looking for here? Maybe a version of a Dragon Sleeper.
And what would that do in the mind of Exodus Prime to know that he tapped out here 2 weeks before taking on the Shining Truth, the MPX champion?
Well, it would do a lot to instill confidence in the final boss, but he's not giving up that easily. Several knees to the cranium, back to his feet. Another knee. Finally breaks the hold. And now Prime looking for Hadouken, but no. Swan gets caught. Full Nelson backbreaker.
Now both competitors down. What a match here tonight. Sabatage on a Thursday night. Again, those of you in attendance at the MPX Event Center, thank you so much. Those of you watching at home on Twitch, you're seeing something special right here.
Swan back to his feet. Prime back up as well. Block with the right hand. There's an uppercut from Prime. Another block, another right hand. And Prime firing away. He's got Swan on the ropes. Irish whip, no reversal. Prime sent in. Leaping leg lariat takes Swan down only momentarily though. Swan up in the corner. Prime's got to stay on him. Clothesline, no, misses. Doesn't miss that time. Sends Swan in the opposite direction. Prime charges in again. Backdrop, lands on the apron. Blocks the right hand from Swan. Lands the kick. Swan is down.
Got him in position.
Is he going to hit it this time? Springboard helo.
But I feel like Exodus probably could have gone for a cover there.
Leaping European uppercut. But look at this, Matt. Rich Swan not staying down. Everything Prime hits him with. Mass Exodus. Mass Exodus. And now Swan is down. And he's staying down. 2. No!
Oh my goodness.
Swan got the right shoulder up.
Don't forget earlier in the night, the Tommy Becker kicking out a demo Diamond Spear. A little bit of turnabout here as Rich Swan kicks out of the final boss's best shot.
Prime showing he has a lot more left in the gas tank. Charges in the corner. Swan down on one knee. And now Prime charging again. Oh, runs right into the kick
letting
this
Swan
time.
get to his feet might have been a mistake.
Another roundhouse kick. Inverted DDT with the elbow cover. 2. No. And again, Prime getting that right shoulder up. And I think Rich Swan is starting to get frustrated. He does not want a repeat of when these two met for the first time. He wants to get that win back here tonight.
Are you saying Mr. All Night Long doesn't want to go all night long after this?
Not here tonight in Bedford, he doesn't. Both men back up. Swan with the right hand. Prime with one of his own. These guys trading shots back and forth.
Discus punch right there. Exodus still on his feet.
And now Prime with a discus forearm. And Swan back and forth. Shot after shot. Something's got to give here.
I'm not sure. They could probably do this forever.
Both men still standing somehow. Swan firing up. The roundhouse kick, is that enough to put Exodus down? Still standing. Elbow to the top of Swan's head. And Swan with a bicycle kick. Who's going to go down first, Matt? Oh, and they both go down.
Hadouken and a roundhouse kick.
What a match.
Honored to be calling this alongside you, Cody Cox, here on a Thursday night at the MPX Event Center.
And I gotta believe, Matt, the first man to get to their feet, I think, is gonna have the advantage and will possibly win this match. And it's Exodus Prime.
Oh my God, and he
Prime
got
with
to
the
his
kip
feet
up.
with a flourish. Uh-oh, but look
Swan
out.
ducks. Handspring, back elbow. No cutter of his own. Swan with his own cutter. Is Swan gonna beat Exodus with his own move? No, he's not done. Oh, we know Swan excels from the top turnbuckle.
Looks like Swan's busted open a little bit in the lip.
Looking for a 450 off the middle ropes. Nobody home. Exodus back to his feet. Look at the contra code. Can he get it? Contra code on Swan. Prime with the cover. Hooks both legs. Exodus Prime gets the win.
Here is your winner, the one true final boss, Exodus Prime!
And Matt, Exodus Prime is now 2-0 in his career against Rich Swan. But more importantly, he gets to ride this wave of momentum into Purple Rain. I don't believe Oliver and Dylan Diamond were able to watch from a hotel room.
No, but they're gonna know. They're gonna know that not only did Exodus Prime win this match tonight, but they're doing it from a hospital bed because they got some broken ankles.
Demo and Aller, both hurting, both in pain. And then you got this man right here, who is maybe more bogus than we've seen him in a very long time, has the MPX Championship in his sights. And I gotta believe, Matt, we're looking at the next MPX champion right there.
It's so hard to disagree with you, especially after the actions and what transpired here tonight at Sabatage.
What a match we've just witnessed. You gotta give it up for both these men. What a night. And Prime wanting to shake the hand. Is Swan gonna show some sportsmanship here tonight?
Oh, man.
He's not. That's okay. Prime does not need the respect of Rich Swan to be the MPX champion. Addicts, make sure you're back there with us next Saturday night for more MPX action as we get closer for MPX's Purple Rain. For Matt Anders, I'm Cody Cox. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.